That's all it took, was one little trigger, one little memory to remind me that tomorrow marks 3 months since my dad took his last breath. 3 months, 90 days since the last time I actually saw him. And to think that 2 weeks, 3 weeks prior to those 90 days, he was simply fine. And it wasn't even COVID that took him away. It wasn't. It was a stroke. It was his blood pressure wasn't regulated. Only for me to find out that one of the nurses wasn't really paying attention, but it was too late to do anything about that. Sure, she got reprimanded, she got a slap on her wrist, and she got to keep her job, but I didn't get to keep my dad for this Christmas. Or for the next. Because I was pretty confident that he was going to live to be 102. We used to joke about that all the time. I'm going to be 102, but I'm going to be 93 soon, he would say. I miss him. I miss him so much. You know, I was closer to my mom, and then when my mom passed away in November of 2016, she had said to me, please take care of your dad. Please make sure that he is taken care of. He is your best friend now. And she said that because he was her best friend. And she was leaving him with me for me to take care of him, to make sure that he was going to be okay, as she did for over 66 years. She was very dedicated to her vows to him. You know, I'm a lot older and I probably will never get married again, but if I had had that chance, I would probably be just as dedicated to my spouse. And I would have been, because I was when I was married the last time to my first spouse. So that love and that connection was still there, and I have it. So when Mom died and she left Dad and I basically with, so it's just you and me, and I was a constant reminder to him that she was gone and I was still there, because I look just like her. I sound just like her. The only difference was that I wasn't short like her. I'm 5'6", she was 4'8", and I really hope I never shrink like that. Who knows? I think she was like 5'3" growing up. So yeah, if anything, 5'6", I might end up to be 5'3", 5'2", who knows? But just to think, 90 days ago, that Saturday, when my brother said, you should go get a breath of fresh air, go to Costco, get some shirts, Dad needs shirts, you know. He really said, I didn't think he was going to go. And I laughed. But I came back to find the room dark, Dad's eyes puffy, his feet modeling. He was going. He was leaving. Had my mother not died 5 years ago, I would have never, ever known what modeling was. Something that happens to your body as it's shutting down. I'm grateful for those wonderful memories we've created in the last 5 years, because, you know, we got a chance to become close. I had 5 gifted years with my dad. And I wouldn't change it for the world. And I wouldn't change anything that I did for my mom in the 10 months prior to her passing. But I'm selfishly saying I want them here with me. And people say, but they are here with you and they've lived a long life. Age is just a number. And, you know what? It doesn't matter how old or young the person is. It's the love that glued you together that matters, and it's hard. So for those of you that still have your loved ones, please hug them and hug them well and create those memories. And if you celebrate Christmas or your holidays, please enjoy them. Continue making those memories. I'm going to be alone this year. It's what it is. All four of us, we're just grieving in our own ways and we're doing our own thing. But if anything, just keep me in your prayers, okay? Especially tomorrow, being the 18th, on the same day that he died, which was a Saturday. Anyway, I was super excited today for tonight because I was going on a leadership call, but the minute I was done my training and all that I was doing, something triggered me and I just started to bawl. Something triggered me and got me into that. I don't even know what it was, but I was able to just release it with tears. Baby steps as I'm walking my new norm without my favorite guy. I love you, Daddy, and I know that even though I'm sad, you're here with me. I love you, Dad. More and more and more and more. His favorite saying was when I would say allora, which means okay or whatever, he'd say 60 minuti because allora is something like the hour, and he would say 60 minutes because there's 60 minutes in an hour. He always had something funny. For those of you that didn't know him, you missed out. And for those of you that did know him, you were just truly blessed, as he was. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. Namaste.